I feel like there are a lot of tips for streamers out there that are made either by people who have already made it to a point where they're mega successful and they're a little bit distant from where they first started. And a lot of their advice is like philosophy or moral support or trying to be general and vague and inspiring, which is fun to listen to, but not necessarily the most helpful thing.
Tip number 3, the door metaphor. Okay, hear me out. I was thinking about this while lying in bed the other day, and I forced myself out of bed to write it down because it's probably the best way I've ever thought of how to explain growing on Twitch and Twitch streaming in general. Think of your channel as a door. And there's thousands of other doors out there because there's thousands of other channels and other streamers out there. So what I mentioned in tip number 2 is how to get people to come to your door and open it. In the same way you open a door, you click on a stream and go see what's inside. But that's only half the battle, because you need to make sure that whatever is behind the door and in that room is good enough to make them want to stay.
And then there's a lot of advice that you get from like tech type people where they're really interested in like production quality and the equipment that you use, and they give you a lot of technical advice, which can be handy 100%. Like they have a 100% great point that having a good quality microphone is...
The Elgato Wave is the only mic that comes with a full featured mixer in the software, meaning you can control your microphone, the game, your teammates, your music, all separately, either from your computer, your Stream Deck, or your phone.
Objectively, a very important part of being a streamer. We need to be able to hear you clearly, that goes without saying, but I feel like a lot of the advice that people get misses the point. A lot of it is just vaguely inspirational. Just do what you want and don't worry about the numbers, or the people who are serious and specific are like equipment. And I feel like neither of those really get at the heart of what people actually need to hear that is actionable, that you can start doing immediately to improve your streams and grow. Rather than talking about just my own experience as a streamer, because I admittedly don't stream very often, I thought I would look at what the people that I watch do and critically think about what they do and why I enjoy it and why everyone else around me enjoys it, and use my experience as a streamer to come up with something a little bit more actionable, something that you can actually do. And I was watching one of my friends, and one thing I noticed is that when they were at 300 followers and when they were at 1.3 thousand followers, no matter what, they always had the same 5 people in chat, not including myself. And they were always having hilarious conversations. And I think after watching these people for like a year, whether they have 50 followers or 1,000, it's funny how there's always like the same 3, 4, 5 people that are keeping chat going, keeping things engaged, and keeping things interesting. I noticed that 99% of the time, these people are all friends. So one thing I noticed is it's not enough to really just go on Twitter and follow a bunch of other VTubers and be nice to them and do a couple collabs every once in a while, but like really genuinely go out there and make friends and have them come to your streams, and more importantly, hang out in chat. All the VTubers that I watch, all the streamers that I watch, the reason that I watch them is to participate in chat and have a hilarious conversation.
It was just, I don't know, they weren't that good. They were supposed to be like healthy Rice Krispies, and it's like, I'm a fucking adult. I want unhealthy things sometimes, and I feel like I have a right to them. Like, I should be able to eat my unhealthy sugary snacks. I don't want any of that, but it's not good for you. Eat my balls, companies. I want to eat the bad things. I want to put disgusting sugary slop in my mouth, okay? And I that's my right as an American.
A lot of people say the game you play doesn't matter. It kind of does. It increases your searchability if you play something popular. But when people say the type of game you play doesn't matter, it's all about personality, I feel like that's not actionable. But what is actionable is saying entertaining things and having an entertaining conversation with your fans and friends. And I feel like the easiest way to do that is to get 3, 4, 5 friends, make funny friends, and have them come to your stream and have a conversation with them and have a funny conversation.
I mean, no one wants to call milk, you know, cow tit juice, but
Tucker, I don't need you to say words that the CSI keep from us.
oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Can I get that white Russian with the cow tit juice?
Just don't scream White Claws on Wednesday.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go see if we got any cow tit juice down here. All right,
Yeah. I hate it.
And worry less about the game, because in my experience, or at least in my opinion, what's happening in the game is oftentimes not the most interesting part of the stream. It's more of a launch pad to get into some wild and funny conversations. You've been the victim of extreme apex gun control. These gun control laws, these damn liberals trying to take away our guns. Guns don't kill people, I kill people.
That's a good one.
Remember, guys, guns don't kill people. Deals kills people. So pin every blame for any death ever on deals.
And it is those conversations that I then enjoy, and the streamers that I follow enjoy having. The game is a launch pad. It is not the focus. There's a reason that Twitch has a just chatting feature. Without chat, it's really just a video of you playing a video game, which isn't very entertaining. There's so many other people that play video games more entertaining than you can. And I feel like that's just not viable to just play a game. Very few people who follow streamers really give a shit about how good they are at the game that they're playing. And oftentimes the people who do care about the game that they're playing are the most annoying people in chat by far. Oh my God. You ever met those people who like all they talk about in chat is like backseat gaming shit? Where they're like, oh, go here, do this, do that. And it's, dude, do you want to play the game? I'm sorry, did you want to be the streamer? Go play the game. We're trying to have fun. They're the most annoying people. But I noticed that those are the people that care about the game. Everybody else kind of doesn't. To take this experience and all these vibes and give you something actionable, I would grab 3, 4, 5 friends, have them either jump into chat or jump into a Discord call. Even if they're not playing the game, it kind of doesn't matter. Because when you're playing a game together, when you're doing a collab, it doesn't really matter what game you're playing. What matters is the interaction you're having with these other people and making it entertaining and making it hype. The game is kind of just like a entertaining visual that happens behind you to enhance a interesting conversation.
Dad. Callie Senpai, I love you. And I want what you have.
No, you can't.
We want what you have.
No,
Daddy.
please. No, please. Hey, wait, I'm not your father. Hold on, please.
Daddy.
Oh, no.
Daddy.
So be they in chat or be they in a Discord call, whether you're collaborating with them directly in-game or whether you're just talking to them, it really doesn't matter. What's important is the interactions, funny interactions. Because when you get a bunch of fun people in a conversation together, funny shit happens.
Ina. There's another knock at the door. It is a noise complaint.
That's just objectively true any way you look at it. If you get enough people in a conversation, funny shit is gonna happen. That's what I would encourage any small streamers to do, is just make friends and get them to participate and make the interaction the focus. The best way to get 3, 4, 5 people to consistently show up to every stream is to go to their streams and interact with them. Like, why are they going to care what you're doing or want to talk to you during your stream if you've never spoken to them? And obviously, if you've got like 500 followers, you can't go to everyone's stream. So just pick 3, 4, 5 people that you like, go to their streams consistently, build up a rapport, be friendly, have fun conversations in their chat, enhance their experience on their streams, and then casually invite them to your streams. Maybe they join your Discord, maybe they follow you on Twitter, maybe they read your schedule, whatever. Make friends with people, engage with them in a fun and interesting way on their terms, and they'll be a lot more likely to show up to your game just to interact with you. It's the interaction that's so important. When people say, don't worry about the numbers, focus on having fun, that's not actionable. What is actionable is to put on a game that you can play absent-mindedly without thinking too hard about it, while also having a conversation with 5 other people and just have a blast, have the funniest possible conversation. And if the conversation dies with 5 other people in the same phone call, either you're boring or you have boring friends. I don't know how you could mess that up. If you were talking to 5 people simultaneously and it's a boring stream, you're a boring person. Another tip that you can employ right now is to raid. Even if you only have 3 active viewers, if they are still in the mood to continue watching live stream content, end every stream by raiding someone else. Send those 3 people to someone else who's only got 3 people in chat. Raid people. Find other people who are the same or smaller size than you and raid them over and over and over. Like, it doesn't matter if they have 0 active viewers or 10 or whatever. If you're small and they're smallish, every single raid is going to mean something to you, and it means that they're probably going to raid you in the future. And if you want to take that and take it a level higher, find out what the stream schedules of other streamers that you like, that you want to be friends with or are friends with. Find their schedules, and you can actually schedule your stream around theirs so that your stream is set to end shortly after theirs begins. So as soon as you're done, you're rolling your audience into theirs. And if you do that often enough, I'm willing to bet that they'll start raiding you. Or you could just ask, like, if you have like 5 other small streamer or VTuber friends, you can just ask. You can be like, hey, why don't we raid each other? It's going to build a stronger connection, because getting raided is awesome. Everyone likes to get raided. It's fun. Oftentimes when you raid someone or get raided, a lot of the times those new people will follow instantaneously just because you're being recommended by someone else, a different content creator that they like. And that is huge. I'm telling you, the community aspect of live streaming is probably the most important aspect of it, and I have not seen anyone else talk about that, and I have no idea why. It's probably the most important aspect of live streaming is the community. Build a community. Make friends with your audience. Chat. Streaming isn't for everyone. And if you can't be entertaining and talkative and engaging and attract a lot of attention and attract a lot of audience naturally, perhaps making videos instead. If the reason you want to be a streamer is because you're passionate about video games, I would encourage you to, instead of streaming, perhaps that's not your thing, but maybe you can still talk very passionately about the games. Consider doing pre-recorded videos and uploading them to YouTube. Record yourself playing a game silently, sure, and then just mute that audio and talk over it and talk about things within the game that you find really interesting.
The first thing people will probably notice when they play this game is that although the Vive and Oculus controllers can be used to play, they aren't actually tracked within the game world. So you can't use them to manually aim or reach out and interact with objects like you can in most VR games. Let's be honest though, I'm only complaining about this because it means in times of high stress I can't heroically block out the world with my tiny arms. Oh, that's better.
And I feel like that might be better content. If you can't be chatty and play a game at the same time, and not everyone can, then play the game, talk over it, and title the video something that's going to make people want to click on it. The top 5 waifus in Genshin Impact, and give your opinions, because top 5 waifus in Genshin Impact is going to get a hell of a lot more search results than you will get Twitch results of you just silently playing Genshin Impact for 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone is cut out for streaming, and it's totally okay to make videos instead. Because I'm not talking about just rambling about the game. I'm talking about a topic within the game that people will actually search for in YouTube search. Very few people are going to tune in to my stream to hear me talk about cancel culture, but a lot of people will search for it. There's a different attitude, there's a different personality to it, there's a different vibe there. If you're unhappy with your stream, change your stream to be more engaging, or try out videos or shorts and see if you don't like that more. If you are doing something and you want to be serious about content creation, you need to explore the different types of content you can create. If you watch this video and you feel like something I've said is actionable and you want to try something, not only do I want you to comment which piece of this video you are actually going to take action about and actually going to do, I would also love it if you got back to me later. If you hear me talk about the most fun you can have in a Twitch stream is having an active chat, so you stream with your friends in the chat and that works or doesn't work, I would love for you to report back. I read every single comment. I would love to know how it works out. Try it for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Come back to me. Tell me what happened. I'm so curious because I would love to be proven or disproven on these points. I would love to have that interaction. But that's all I've got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Bye, guys.
Wabi bobble. Wabi bobble. 你这是儿子背了这爸爸。